returning to the NBA hardwood from injury last night, delivering some big surprises for fans and opposing teams. Hi, and welcome to the Daily Sports Update, presented to you by Toyota on CBSSports.com. I'm Amber Wilson. After Wednesday morning's shoot-around, it appeared as if Dirk Nowitzki's return from an ankle injury would have to wait another day, but apparently this game was just too important to miss. Separated by just one game with the Warriors at the bottom of the Western Conference playoff picture, Nowitzki brought the home crowd to its feet when he was the last starter introduced. The reigning MVP went on to score 18 points in 27 minutes as the Mavs routed Golden State 111-86 to hold on to the 7th spot in the West, while the Warriors are now on the outside looking in, one game behind Denver. It was also the first victory in 11 tries for Dallas versus a winning team since the addition of Jason Kidd, who netted just 5 points but dished out 17 assists to go along with 11 rebounds. After missing 66 games because of a knee injury, Gilbert Arenas also made an unexpected return to action Wednesday night against Milwaukee. Agent Zero wasn't in the starting lineup, but certainly made quite an entrance. Arenas was nowhere to be found during the shoot-around earlier in the day, was also sight unseen in pregame warm-ups and the national anthem. But just prior to the midway point of the opening period, Arenas emerged from the locker room and checked in soon after to a loud ovation. Agent Zero ended up with 17 points, but the Wizards were outscored by a 15-point margin in his 20 minutes on the floor. Still, all seemed well when Arenas put his team ahead by 1 with a pair of late free throws, but rookie Ramon Sessions stole the show with his 19-foot game-winning jumper at the buzzer for a dramatic 110-109 victory. The Clippers are far removed from postseason contention, but that didn't stop Elton Brand from making his long-awaited return. Brand, who ruptured his Achilles tendon in the offseason, also came back a few days earlier than anticipated and didn't seem to miss a beat with 19 points and 5 rebounds in 26 minutes off the bench. Brand's new neighbor at the Staples Center, Pau Gasol, is still not fully recovered from a knee injury that forced him to miss the last 9 games. What do you know? He was back in the lineup as well Wednesday night. The recently acquired big man netted 10 points in 32 minutes to help the Lakers to a 104-91 win over Portland. LA improved to 16-4 with Gasol in the lineup after going 5-4 without him. And more trouble for Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Chris Henry. While outspoken teammate Chad Johnson has been making headlines with words of discontent as of late, Henry is once again the subject of a police report. Henry, of course, was suspended by the league for the first 8 games of the 2007 season because of poor conduct. Now Henry has been charged with misdemeanor assault, and a warrant has been issued for his arrest for allegedly punching an 18-year-old in the face and breaking his car window with a beer bottle. Henry also appeared in court last week after getting ticketed for driving with expired license plates. No word yet on how these latest offenses will affect his status with the Bengals. On to the ice, Sidney Crosby scored twice, and Evgeny Malkin netted the go-ahead goal as the Penguins clinched their first Atlantic Division title in 10 years with a 4-2 win over the Flyers. A victory in its final game Sunday at Philly will give Pittsburgh the top seed in the Eastern Conference. Let's take a look at your news and notes. Pedro Martinez lasted just 3 1/3 innings in his season debut Tuesday night because of a hamstring injury. An MRI Wednesday revealed a mild strain that will keep him on the shelf for a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks. Mariners closer J.J. Poots was placed on the 15-day disabled list with a ribcage injury after blowing his first game of the season Tuesday night. And the Nationals are the only 3-0 team in the majors after scoring a 1-0 shutout victory over the Phillies on Wednesday night. And that'll do it for the Daily Sports Update presented to you by Toyota. Keep your mouths right here at CBSSports.com for everything you need to know in the world of sports. And if you missed anything here today, stop, refresh, and rewatch. I'm Amber Wilson. Have a great one.